What's up, guys? Hello and welcome to another episode of the Triumphant Life podcast. I am your host, Nicholas Trevelyan, but as a lot of you know me, it's Coach Nicky T. And guys, I have a really fun, fast episode for you. I'm calling this the drive time episode, and let me tell you what we're getting ready to unpack. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you how fast and easy it can be to record a podcast episode, to get your voice and your message out there to the world on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on your story, to get your message out there. See, my goal and mission with the Triumphant Life and with my focus of impact is just that, helping you share your message with the world, share your story, share what you know, share the struggles you've overcome, to share your passion and your heart and make an impact in somebody else's life. See, I know this for a fact. Somebody else out there right now is struggling with the same problem that you have already solved, the same goal that you've achieved. And by you sharing your voice with them, you're able to help make an impact in your life, or in their life, And so today I wanted to share with you how fast and easy it can be to record a podcast episode. I get it, guys. Recording content is hard sometimes. It's scary. It's nerve-wracking. You know, the fact of putting yourself out there and getting real and getting vulnerable and getting raw, getting comments. What are they going to say about me? Are they going to comment on my stuff? I understand all that, guys, because I've been recording content myself for almost, 10 years, right? I understand that. But I also understand a trap that a lot of people fall into when trying to record content is this trap of perfection and trying to have the ultimate studio, like Joe Rogan right there, right? To have the best equipment, the best backdrop, the best microphone. And I believe passion and your heart outweigh perfection all the time. So let me explain what's happening right now. I am driving from Phoenix, Arizona, back to my home in San Diego. Got my dog in the back seat, and we're on a 5-hour road trip. I am on a wired headset on my iPhone right now. I am recording this on my iPhone voice memos, like the voice memos app on your phone. Zero extra cost other than your cell phone and your cell phone bill, which you already have. I'm on a wired headset. I just got on Amazon because I was kind of curious what these cost. You can buy a pack of 2 of them. Like the old school wired headsets that used to come with your iPhones? You can buy 2 of them for $12.99. So you're talking a $13 investment. You see, I find a lot of people as they're trying to record content, we get caught up in the camera's going to be $1,000, or the lighting, or the podcast studio, or the microphone's $400. I don't have that. And I found when you chase perfection, you chase all of these things, it slows you down from ultimately sharing your heart, your passion, and your voice. Hence why I wanted to just record this quick episode. Now, is this episode perfect? No. You probably hear me stutter. You probably hear some background noise. You might hear my dog's collar shaking in the background. You might hear some vroom vrooms as I'm driving down the freeway here on the I-10 headed back to San Diego. That's not the point. Sure, can you go get a better microphone? Yes. Can you get a better studio and invest in that? Yes. But on your first 5, 10, 15, 25 episodes, I highly recommend and encourage you to start finding your voice, to just put your message out there. Again, I'm on a wired headset that costs you $12 and on the iPhone recording my heart, my soul, and my passion. And what I'm here today to tell you is to share your message, to hit that big red record button and put yourself out there, to start sharing the things that you're good at, to start sharing your message, to start sharing the things that you know in life, to start sharing your tips, your ideas, and your strategies in a long form, unedited format. And I was sitting here driving, thinking about you and your podcast and my mission and how I help people. And I was like, you know what? I thought it'd be really fun to hop on and record a really quick episode to show you how fast recording an episode can be. Now, again, is this perfect? No. Do I have the nice Shure microphone? I do. Do I have the studio? I do. But that only cost a few $100. But before you get there, you can truly record podcast episodes off of your iPhone, off of your Mac, off of your laptop or your PC. And I want to just encourage you to do that. And this is just living proof that with a wired headset, you can still get your content and your message out there. And today I can tell you on a wired headset as I'm driving from Phoenix to San Diego that I believe in you, and I believe that your story matters, and I believe that your story can make an impact in this world. See, I believe the pain of your past can become the purpose of your future. You've probably had a mess of your life. That can become the mission of where you're headed. See, I know this for a fact. You are best served to help the person that you used to be. Struggling. Maybe you've learned to grow a business. I'll give you a quick example. I learned to make 6 figures in real estate. That was like my first goal. I got into real estate when I was 19 years old. I wanted to make 100 grand. I thought that was like the ultimate. See, I come from a single wide trailer. Making 100 grand was something it was just unheard of, right? And I thought if I could make $100,000 as a young, early 20s kid, that would just be the ultimate. And I did. It took me about 2 years in real estate to make my first 6 figures. I was stoked about it. And then I started sharing and helping other people, real estate agents just like me, real estate agents that didn't know how to market themselves, didn't know how to grow a business, didn't know how to work or land deals, and I started helping them get to 6 figures. See, I was better served to help that person that I used to be, that 19-year-old kid just coming out of real estate school. Does that make sense? So maybe you've gone through a fitness journey, a weight loss. If you've lost 50 pounds for yourself, you're best served to help that person that used to be 50 pounds ago. Because you understand the emotions, you understand the struggles, you understand the fears, you understand the limiting beliefs. You've been there, so you walk your talk. And I think that that's a big deal. And I know this, the art of you helping that person, making an impact, is you getting more content out there. Whether that's on Instagram, Facebook, your TikTok, YouTube, all the above, or a podcast like I'm doing now. And this is a quick, not perfect, done episode just to inspire and encourage you that just using your iPhone at a couple minutes, you can share your voice. And I found that is the one thing more than anything that holds a lot of people back. So many people reach out to me, Coach Nicky T, I want to start sharing. I want to get my content going. I want to, get my reels going. I want to get my YouTube and my podcast. What do I do? And then they spend 30, 60, 90 days shopping the ultimate microphone. I have a saying that I just absolutely love. Tie your dirty Nikes and go for a run. And let me explain what I mean when I say that. Young kid hit me up on Instagram, shot me a little message, and he said, yo, Coach Nicky T, I want to grow my business. How do I make money? I hit him back real fast. I was kind of tied up, but I wanted to hit him back. And I said, tie your dirty Nikes and go for a run. See, the behind the scenes was I wanted to run a marathon, okay? I had set this goal to run a marathon. And I didn't have the fancy running shoes. I had a pair of dirty Nike cross trainers that were like muddy. I had been hiking in, and I had been using them for years. Like the bottoms were damn near worn out. But I didn't have the fancy pants shoes. But I knew this. If I tied those dirty Nikes and I went on a run, I would start to get in a little bit better shape than I was when I started. So instead of me shopping the ultimate running shoe and shopping the ultimate workout and the ultimate shorts or Lululemons and spending all of this time shopping to build perfect, I tied my shoes and I went on a run and I got a couple miles in. Now, can you down the road go get the better shoes? Yes. What I did a few weeks in after training, I went and bought the fancy shoes. The big hookahs or whatever, the marathon shoes. But that didn't stop me that day from going and running my first mile or two. And what I found with content creation, with business, with, creating and sharing is we try to shop the perfect, which is fine. You can always add to it. But I'd love for you to go run your first mile first with the dirty Nikes that you have. See, most people have an iPhone or an Android, whatever. You probably have a telephone. And if you're listening to this, I can almost guarantee that you have one. Most people have a laptop or a computer. Most people have a Bluetooth microphone or something laying around. And if you don't, odds are you got $12.99 to hop on Amazon right now. Type in wired AirPods or a wired headset for iPhone, I think is what I typed in, and it popped up a bunch of options that were $12.99 to $22.99. And if you hit go now, it'll be at your doorstep in 24 to 48 hours. That's what I'm getting at. Is oftentimes we chase perfect. You'll see the guys on TikTok that are blowing it up and they got the awesome cameras and they got the awesome stuff going on. I love that. I think it's cool. But today, what could you use today with the tools that you have? The dirty Nikes, the iPhone, the Mac that you have now. See guys, I oftentimes record a lot of stuff right off of my iPhone and the camera that I have. It's a 4K quality, it's badass. Add in a microphone like I am on a $12 headset right now. Audio's not perfect, but it probably sounds pretty crystal clear. Can you understand the words that I'm saying? I'm going to take this exact episode and drop this into iMovie that is built into my Mac. It is free. And I'm going to add an intro song on the front, which you just heard. I'm going to add an exit song, an outro, which you're going to hear shortly. And I will be done editing this in less than 2 minutes. It'll be up online in less than 5 minutes. So turnaround time on this entire episode, I'm 9 minutes in right now sharing. 5 to 10 minutes to edit it, 20 minutes start to finish to get my voice out there. Is this adding energy to your life? Odds are if you're still 9 minutes and 11 seconds in listening to me, this is hitting home for you because I've pulled out the phone, I've hit the big red record button, and I'm teaching my target audience who I want to help how to help themselves. See, if you're here still listening, you want to grow your business, get more followers, make more sales, make more of an impact in this world. And I am teaching you step by step how to do it right now. On a drive that would have been net time anyway. I was listening to the radio. I got a kick-ass playlist. I was listening to Morgan Wallen radio. It was awesome. Had some country music on, had a phone call. I listened to a podcast myself, and I was like, dude, I'm stuck in the car. What could I do? I could record this real-time, raw podcast to show you how fast and easy it can be. Now, you do listen to my other stuff, and you've seen my edited stuff, and yes, I will be back at my studio tomorrow to probably record my next YouTube video or podcast. But oftentimes, guys, you can use the tools that you have in the place that you're at. See, odds are you might be on a walk right now, on a treadmill. What content could you create in the moment, real and raw? You're out and about, you're out looking at homes with a client, you're out driving around. Could you pull out your phone at the nearest gas station and pull something out and talk about something? Yes, you absolutely could. Is it going to be perfect? Hell no. Is it going to be done? Yes. And that's why I believe in your heart and passion will outweigh perfection and trying to chase the ultimate studio all day long. Now, again, you can go clean that stuff up and you can get a better camera, you can get a better microphone down the road, and you can order that today and it'll be in a couple days. But today, tie the dirty Nikes, use the tools that you have. Hit record on whatever you have, via audio, via video, go live on Facebook, Instagram, go live on TikTok, and share your message with the world. My favorite video of all time for you to record, pull out your iPhone right now or your Android, hit go on a video and say who you are, what you do, and what your mission is. Talk about the clients that you serve. Share a tip, share a strategy, give real feedback, share a success story, share a case study. Talk about how you help somebody and inspire your community. Talk to your dream client. Guys, a 2-minute video will take you 2 minutes. That's not a trick question. It is truly 2 minutes. This 10-minute episode will truly take me, I'm at 11 and a half minutes in now. It will truly take me as long as the timer says it will to get my voice out there. And that's exactly how fast you can blow up your business. So here's your action item. One of the things, guys, about my podcast here, I'm not here to hear myself talk. I want to give you real world action items that you can take and implement into your business. Today, here's your homework. Tie your dirty Nikes, go on a run. If that's your goal, go running, right? But you get what I'm saying with content creation. Use the phone that you have, use the Mac that you have, and record something from the heart. Record your passion. Talk about your mission. Talk about your purpose. Talk about the clients that you help and serve. And put that on Instagram, put that on Facebook, put that on TikTok, repurpose it everywhere. Because your voice matters, your story matters, and your story is going to help somebody else out there. Inspire somebody else to maybe sign up as a client of yours, hire you as a service provider, whatever you sell, by getting your story out there, getting your message out there, getting tips out there. You see, I'm giving you tips right now, giving value right now. Free, unedited, raw, real stuff. See why I love podcasts so much, guys? Because it's long form content. You're hearing the ers and the ums and the stutters. You're hearing a cough every now and then, right? You're hearing the ambient noise in the background, as I'm driving going 80, down the freeway. And I love that because this is real. You can't fake this shit. That's why I love a podcast. Now, sure, will we take this and splice this up into some other clips? Yes. Do I teach that in the impact content strategy? I do. I teach you to record your podcast via video, then use that video for YouTube. Use that video for a Spotify video podcast. Use that audio for Apple Podcast. I do. Then I also teach you to take that video and cut that up into 45 to 60 second reels for Instagram and Facebook reels, for TikTok and for YouTube shorts. I do teach that. That is absolutely what I teach. But you have to start with recording. And see, I teach that to small business owners, guys, because it helps them blow up. Because I know this for a fact. If you record your voice and you put it out there on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, and you do it from a podcast format like I'm doing now, and you record your long form content and you have a weekly show, I guarantee this, you will have more viewers, more followers, more possible chance at leads, more traction in the marketplace than when you started. I know that for a fact. I bet you a Chipotle burrito. Promise me, put me to the test. Pull out your phone, hit record, and go share your mission, share your story. You are going to have more viewers than you did when you started. You're going to have more followers. And if I have let you down, call me and I will send you a double steak Chipotle burrito and some chips and guacamole. It's not going to happen. See, guys, the clients that you want in the day and age that we live in, it's just you putting your voice out there on social media. Because there are people that want to do business with you. Share with them how. Share with them what you do. Share with them why you do it. Share with them why you started your business. Share with them the types of clients you're trying to help. Share with them a tip. Share with them a success story, like I said. And I believe the best way to do that is in the format of a weekly show. What we teach all of our students here at the Triumphant Life in my community is to record a weekly show like I am doing right now. Now, for this one, I'm not recording via video. This is just straight up audio, okay? Now, the one thing I would change here is via video, but I'm driving and I didn't want to be dangerous and have my phone out. I didn't want that footage. This is me truly just driving like I was on a phone call with somebody on my wired headset. For you, put your iPhone up on a tripod and talk, because then you can take that video and clip that up. But why I teach our students to do a weekly show is, one, it allows you the long form content like you're hearing right now, real, raw, long form, okay? People that listen to long form content are quality people, quality customers of yours. Okay, so somebody that listens to 10, 15, 25 minutes of your show, no matter what you sell or what you do, that's probably a pretty decent quality prospect for you, right? Then you split that up into 60 seconds and Reels and TikToks and YouTube Shorts and stuff like that, right? Because then those are teaser videos to get more followers, teaser videos to drive them back to the long form content. You see at the bottom of every single one of my teaser videos, hey, this was a quick clip taken from episode 23 of the Triumph Life podcast or whatever, right? If you like the full episode, go listen to it on Spotify, watch it on YouTube or listen to it on Apple Podcasts. Does it make sense? And that, guys, is the impact content strategy and why I'm doing this for you today. I hope this added some value to you. What I'm trying to get at, the whole goal of this episode, is to prove to you that you can record decent quality content. Doesn't have to be perfect. Is this perfect? Far from it, but it's done. And I believe done is better than perfect. And this, obviously, a little excessive as I'm driving 80 miles per hour. Do I record most of the stuff? No. Do I record most of my stuff on my iPhone? Yes. I record pretty much every damn episode on my iPhone with a microphone or at my computer using my QuickTime. That's how I usually record in my studio. But again, this is a little excessive to prove the point that you could just hit record and go. And yes, it's got a little background noise, but if you're still listening to me right now, 16 minutes in, I know this is adding value to your life. So the lesson today, your homework today, tie your dirty Nikes in any area of your life. That's why I love that analogy. It applies to any area of your life. Tie your dirty Nikes and go work out. It's funny. What's the best gym in the world? The one you go to. See, odds are in your community, there's probably 18 gyms on every corner. They're like workout gyms. And guess what they all have? A treadmill, probably a bike or two, probably an elliptical, probably some weights, right? Probably some machines. And guess what? The only difference of the gym that's on your corner versus the one half a mile away is probably the color scheme and the people that are there. But I'll promise you this, the best gym in the world is the one that people use. The best way to record content is doing it. The best way to get your message out there is doing it. So find a format that works for you. If you want to talk and you're going to be more comfortable talking on a wired headset, get a wired headset and record videos. Set up a little baby studio in your home office, guys, in your kitchen, in your backyard. It doesn't have to cost you anything. The only thing I want you to focus on is getting your heart and your story out there. And I believe in heart and passion over perfection and production all day long. Hope you learned something. If you did, guys, do me a favor. Greatest compliment I can ever get is you leaving me a little 5-star review here or sharing this episode with a friend. If you have a friend who's a brand, small business owner trying to grow, trying to build, trying to get more followers and trying to make more sales, I would be honored if you hit that little forward button and you shared this with them. If you're seeing this online, you're tagging them here, that would be the greatest compliment I could ever get. And I finish every episode with this. If there's something that I can do to help you in your business, in your life, in your goals, in your marketing, getting a strategy in place, I would be honored to hop on what I call a strategy call. It's free, guys. These take about 45 minutes. You and I will do a jam-packed, in-depth, deep dive into your business, into your brand, into your marketing, into your life, and into your goals. If you go to callwithnickit.com, again, callwithnickit.com, you can book a free 45-minute strategy session as my gift to you guys. It's with me, one-on-one. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your goals, and I want to get to know your marketing. I want to chat about your podcast. I want to inspire you to start your podcast, maybe help you write a book, and help you build a personal brand. Because, guys, I'm on a mission to help 1 million small business owners build brands and launch podcasts and write books and make an impact in this world. That's the mission of the Triumphant Life, and that's the mission of myself, Coach Nicky T, guys. Hope you learned something. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. I love you. I believe in you. And don't forget, somebody else out there needs to hear your message, needs to hear your story, and your story matters. Share it and make an impact in this world. I love you. I believe in you. Talk soon.
Taking all other content.